And Carol, we start with our breaking news this morning. Nearly a dozen injured, dozens more forced out of their homes after a fire at an apartment complex in Philadelphia. Eyewitness News reporter Elizabeth Hur is live at the scene in Longcrest with the very latest. Good morning.
Well, Leslie, many of the displaced residents are out on the sidewalk right now, just shaking their heads in disbelief, still in shock. Shocked that overnight they just lost everything they own and they are now forced to rebuild their lives. Now, let's take a look at some video from overnight where the fire broke out at the Austin Manor Apartments off of Rising Sun and Tyson Avenues. Officials say the one building that caught fire is a total loss, and they were told that 37 out of the 41 units were occupied. Now, according to Fire Commissioner Lloyd Ayers, the fire broke out at 4:32 this morning, and crews were on the scene just 4 minutes later, but the entire building was fully engulfed, and some of the residents were so desperate they did what they could to save their own lives.
There were people jumping out the windows. I mean, they were trying to get out the stairs. Cats were jumping out the burned down areas already. They had to actually pull people out, too.
We were sleeping, and all of a sudden, we heard this loud alarm. And the lady next door, she's 90 years old, so we actually we couldn't see her at all. That's how black the hallway was. And then we opened the door up, all this black smoke came rushing in. And we had no choice but to kick our window out and then jump out the second floor window.
And as far as injuries are concerned, we are told at least 14 people were taken to hospitals, Torresdale as well as Einstein hospitals, with various injuries, some of them listed in serious condition with burns and smoke inhalation. Now, at this time, there is no official number yet on how many residents are left homeless, but as you can see, many of them are here getting help from the American Red Cross. They have set up a temporary shelter at Northeast High School here to get them some clothing, some food, and help them get back on their feet. Now, as far as the cause is concerned, it appears to be accidental, and a number of residents here told me that it was started by an unattended candle that caught a curtain or possibly a blanket on fire, and it just spread so quickly. We asked Commissioner Lloyd Ayers if that is the truth, and they say the fire marshal's office is here to look into that. At this time, no official word on the cause. That is the very latest from here, live from Northeast Philadelphia. I'm Elizabeth Hur, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.